Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. We are talking about combination, right? Combination. 24 sincere, beautiful chaitas. So we'll be 8 Mahakusala chaitas, 8 Mahavipaka, and 8 Mahakariya. So last week we already talked about it. So today I want to explain again because last week in a rush. So here we are talking about beautiful, right? Beautiful chaitas. So therefore, Ahosan Akusala Chitasika, Ahosan Chitasika cannot associate, right? So therefore, we have only 30 command to the other and 25 beautiful Chitasikas. Beautiful Chitasikas. Altogether, 38. Basically, Sensphere Hosan Chaitas associate with 38 Chaitas. 30 command to the others, 25 beautiful Chaitas. Altogether, 38, right? 38. So here, the first one consciousness accompanied by joy, associated with the knowledge and prompted. So these chaitas were associated with 38 chaitasikas. 30 command with the other, 25 beautiful chaitasikas, altogether 38, right? 38. So that is the basic level. Among 38, 2 elemental base, right? And 3 abstinences. These 5, they associate occasionally or sometime, right? Not all the time. And separately. Only 33 associate with all the time, right? Always and all the time. So here, number 1, and also number 2, here number 1 you can see the joy, right? So piti also will be there. Associated with the knowledge or wisdom will be there, right? There. So therefore, 1 and 2, we call it the first pair of Maha Kusala Chaitas. So the first pair of Maha Kusala Chaita associated with 38 Chaitasikas, right? 38 Chaitasikas. So when we go to number 3 and 4, second pair, dissociated from knowledge. That means we need to exclude knowledge, faculty or knowledge. Then that will be only 37, right? 37. Very easy, right? Very easy. You don't need to memorize, Just know the method. Why it is so, right? Why it is so. No need to memorize. Very easy. So the first pair, 38. Second pair, 37. Because we need to exclude knowledge. The reason is dissociated from knowledge. Then, number 5 and number 6, the third pair of Mahakusala Chaita. Right? So here, the feeling is equanimity. So therefore, what we need to exclude? Zest, piti, right? So piti does not associate with equanimity. So therefore, so number 5, 6, second, the third pair of Mahakusala Chetas need to exclude, piti need to exclude, right? How about wisdom associated with the knowledge? So wisdom will come back. So the third pair of Mahakusala Chetas were associated with 37, 12 command to the others, excluding piti, and 25 beautiful Chitasikas, 37, right? 37. How about the fourth one? We need to exclude piti because equanimity. We need to exclude wisdom, because it is dissociated from knowledge. So therefore, only 36. So that the fourth pair of Mahakusala Cheta associate with 36. The 12 command to the other, excluding piti. 24 beautiful Chitasikas, excluding wisdom. Only 36. Easy, right? Very easy. But when we go to Mahagariya, Mahagariya is the Chetas that arise in the minds of Arahant and the Buddha, right? Arahant and the Buddha, they no longer have any defilements in their mind. So therefore, they don't need to refrain from any wrongdoings, right? Somebody kill because of dosa. Somebody steal because of lobha, right? But in the minds of Arahant and the Buddha, no more lobha, dosa, moha, no more defilements. So therefore, there's nothing to refrain from. So that means 3 abstinences cannot arise. 3 abstinences cannot arise in Kriya Cheta, Mahakriya Cheta, right? So therefore, when we look at here, the first one, the first pair of Mahakusala Cheta, 38, right? 38. But when we talk about Mahakriya, so we need to exclude 3 abstinences. How many will be there? 35, right? Mahakriya, the first pair of Mahakriya were associated with only 35, because we need to exclude 3 abstinences. So remember the reason why, because the Buddha and Arahants, Pichika Buddhas, they no longer have any defilements in their mind. No lobha, dosa, moha. So therefore, they don't need to refrain from any else and deed. So their mind or Kriya Cheta is automatic. They will not do any wrongdoings. So we don't need 3 abstinences. Therefore, we exclude. So the first pair of Mahakriya Cheta associate with 35, 30 command to the other, and 22 beautiful Chetasikas, excluding viriti, 3 abstinences. How about the second pair of Mahakriya Cheta? How many Chetasika? 24, 34, then what we need to exclude is wisdom, right? So the reason is dissociated from knowledge. And the third pair of Mahakriya, the same 34. But wisdom will come back because associated with the knowledge, the piti will be excluded because it is a equanimity feeling, right? Equanimity feeling. And the fourth pair of Mahakriya were associated with only 33. So we need to exclude piti because of equanimity. We need to exclude wisdom because dissociated from knowledge, right? So only 33. And 12 command to the other, excluding piti, and 22 21 beautiful cetasikas, excluding wisdom, 3 abstinences. 32, right? 32. Then when we talk about Mahavipaka, resultant chetas, Vipaka cheta take the object of sense sphere. Object of sense sphere. Right? Sense sphere. The object is sense sphere. Sense sphere object. When we talk about 3 abstinences, 3 abstinences take the object or something to refrain from. Something to refrain from. A different object, right? When we talk about 2 elemental base, the object of 2 elemental base is the concept of beings, right? Concept of sentient beings. So therefore, the object are not the same, they are different. The object is different. Maybe I will give you one example regarding with the Mahavipaka cheta. Suppose you die listening to my talk. You die listening to my talk. The moment you are dying, your object of your mind is Dhamma talk, right? You hear with your ear, Dhamma talk. That's your object, right? Object. So you die with the Mahakusala chetas, right? You were born as a human being again. So you are rebirth consciousness is the result of Mahakusala. Your rebirth consciousness is Mahavipaka cheta. Vipaka, resultant. It is the result of Mahakusala. The moment you're going to die, the moment you die, right? The moment you die. Mahavipaka is you are rebirth linking consciousness. Mahavipaka, right? So what is your Vipaka cheta or rebirth linking consciousness take? The object of Dhamma talk, right? The object of Dhamma talk. Then after rebirth linking consciousness, you will have Bhavanga cheta. So many Bhavanga cheta, right? So many Bhavanga chetas. So those Bhavanga chetas are the same as rebirth linking, Mahavipaka. Same. The same chetas. But of course, if I say the same cheta me, it disappears, that another cheta which is the same quality will appear. Right? The same Mahavipaka, it doesn't mean only that cheta continue to exist. No. So your rebirth linking consciousness disappear. Another cheta, which has similar nature and similar quality, will arise as the Bhavanga cheta. If you were born with the intelligent mind, your Bhavanga cheta also accompanied by intelligent mind or wisdom or knowledge. If you were born with a joyous feeling, then your Bhavanga cheta also carry the same quality, joyous mind. So that means, according to Abhidhamma, rebirth linking consciousness is Mahavipaka, and Bhavanga cheta also Mahavipaka. Those chetas, Mahavipaka cheta, take the object of Dhamma talk. Dhamma talk is connected with your ear, right? So therefore we call it sense sphere. That cheta is connected with the senses, 5 senses. Your ear, if your cheta arise based on eye, sense sphere. Based on no sin sphere. Based on 10, sin sphere. Based on the body, sin sphere. So therefore, Mahawipaka or anyone, take the object or sin sphere object, right? Sin sphere object. When we talk about two elemental base, compassion and altruistic joy, Karuna and Mudita, they take the object or concept of being. May my mother be well and happy. May my teacher be well and happy. There's no passing, right? According to ultimate reality, just mind and body. Just mind and body. So therefore, we call it concept. Two elemental base take the object or concept. So therefore, the object of two elemental base and the object of Mahawipaka not the same, right? Different object. So therefore, two elemental base were not associated with Mahawipaka Cheda. We need to exclude two elemental base. And three abstinences take the object of something that you need to refrain from. So therefore, it is different from the object of Mahawipaka. So therefore, three abstinences also were not associated with Mahawipaka Cheda. So therefore, basically we have 38, right? 30 command to the other, 25 beautiful. Among 38, we need to exclude 5. How many will be left? 33, right? 33. So 2 elemental base and 3 abstinences, their object is not the same with the object of Mahawipaka. So therefore, we need to exclude these 5, right? So therefore, the first Mahawipaka, the first pair of Mahawipaka Chetas associate with only 30 command to the other, and 20 beautiful Chetasikas. 20 beautiful Chetasikas, because we need to exclude 2 elemental base and 3 abstinences. You have only 20. And 30 and 20, 33, right? 33. So the first pair of Mahawipaka. Second pair, only 32, because we need to exclude wisdom, right? Here, wisdom, 32. And the third pair of Mahawipaka Cheda, only 32. We need to exclude piti, but wisdom will come back, you know? Wisdom will come back because associated with the knowledge. But the fourth pair, only 31, right? 31. 12 command to the other, excluding piti, and 90 beautiful Chetasika. 90 universal beautiful Chetasikas. Because there will be no wisdom, no two elemental base, no 3 abstinences, right? Only 90. So 12 and 90, only 31. That's all. 12, 12 method. Very easy, right? What you have to know is you have to know the method. Why? Why? They do not, 2 elemental base do not associate with Mahawipaka, right? 3 abstinences, why do not associate with, right? So we have a 12 method of 24 sin-sphere beautiful Chetas. The first pair of Mahakusala Chetas, 38, 30 command to the others, and 25 beautiful Chetasikas. So here, among them, 3 abstinences and 2 elemental base associate with Mahakusala Cheta occasionally and separately. only 33 associate with them always. Always. And second pair, we need to exclude wisdom, right? Faculty of wisdom, because it's dissociated from knowledge, chaitas. And the third pair need to exclude zest, because it is a equanimity feeling, 37. And the fourth pair, only 36. We need to exclude zest, piti, because it is equanimity feeling. We need to exclude wisdom because it is dissociated from knowledge. Very easy, right? Very easy. When we talk about Mahakariya, the first pair of Mahakariya Chaita associate with 35 because Mahakariya Chaita do not associate with three abstinences, because Arahants, Pachika Bodhas, and the Bodhas do not need to refrain from any evil deed, because they don't have any defilements in their mind. Right? So like Mahakusala, Mahakariya are classified into 4 methods, excluding 3 abstinences. Right? 3 abstinences. When we talk about Mahavipaka, only 33, because we need to exclude 3 abstinences and 2 elementaries, because Mahavipaka Chaita takes solely sense-sphere phenomena as their object, right? Like Mahakusala Chaita, Mahavipaka Chaitas are also classified into 4 methods, excluding 3 abstinences and 2 elementaries. Okay? Any question? Any question? Here.
Hi, good afternoon, Bhante. So on the Mahavipaka, I understand on that why the sense spheres, right, the 2 illuminators are excluded. But why are the 3 abstinence excluded for the Vipaka Chitta as well?
Because you die listening Dhamma talk, right? Dhamma talk is not something to refrain from, right? It is just sense-sphere object. But when we talk about killing, stealing, it is something to refrain from, right? So therefore, even though the object may be look like the same as a sense-sphere object, but when we talk about 3 abstinences, so the object is something to refrain from. In the case of Mahavipaka, it's not something to refrain from. It's just sense-sphere object, right? So the nature of object is different. Even though maybe the object may be sense-sphere one, but 3 abstinences have the nature of refraining from, right? Refraining from. When we talk about Mahavipaka, normally Mahavipaka Chaitas are the rebirth linking and Bhavanga Chaita and Chuti Chaita of human being and the Deva in the 6 heavenly realms, right? 6 heavenly realms. And also, Mahavipaka Chaita function as a retention or registration Chaita, right? Registration. When you see something, right? You enjoy it, then your mind trying to retain that object. We call it retention, Dhararamana, right? Dhararamana. So something that what you see is sense-sphere object. And the sound that you hear, right? Sense-sphere object. The smell, right? After smelling perfume, expensive wine, pleasant wine, you enjoy it. So the perfume, the smell is so fragrant that you're trying to retain that smell, right? The smell is a sensory object. Similarly, the food, you enjoying it. A lot of Javana Chaitas. Then the food is so delicious that your mind trying to retain it. We call it retention. But Bhikkhu Body translates a registration. Actually, I prefer the word retention. Retention. Abhidhamma scholar, one of the Abhidhamma scholar from UK, Rupakatin, and he used the word retention. And also one of the Abhidhamma scholar from Myanmar is the Unandamala from Myanmar. Currently he is still alive. He also preferred the word retention because the food is so delicious that you enjoy it, Javana Chaitas. Then you cannot satisfy. Your mind trying to retain the taste. That's a retention. That's a Dhararamana. So what I want to say is, Dhararamana is Mavipaka. So therefore, the object of Mavipaka is always, all the time, since we are one. In the case of Arahant and the Buddha and Pichika Buddha, even though they eat the food, they just take it because it is necessary for their body. That's all. It is so delicious. No, they are not enjoying. They are not enjoying. So their mind is not taken. So therefore, in the case of Arahant, the Buddha and Pichika Buddha, no Dhararamana, no retention chaitas. But in the case of Rupa and Arupa Brahma, no retentions. So therefore, Mavipaka chaitas arises in the sense-sphere realms, and sense-sphere beings, and sense-sphere object. Three criteria. So therefore, Mavipaka always take the object, sense-sphere object. Maybe we can say that normal object, right? In the case of three abstinences, they arise the moment you are refraining from, right? The moment you're refraining from anything, or maybe it can be sensory object. So the moment you are eating delicious food, you are not refraining from, right? The moment you smell, the moment you hear the sound, you're not refraining from it. So therefore, when we talk about three abstinences, we may refrain from. Even though it is sensory object, the function is to refrain from, right? So therefore, they have a different nature. Therefore, three abstinences, Mahavipaka Chaita do not associate with the three abstinences. Our rebirth linking Chaitas and our Bhavanga Chaita do not function refraining anything. Do not function. Our Bhavanga Chaita do only 4 functions. Rebirth linking, Bhavanga, Chutti, another one is retention, Dharamana. So Mahavipaka Chaita does not have any function of refraining from something, right? Therefore, when we talk about Mahavipaka, 3 abstinences and 2 elemental base need to exclude. Okay?
So, Bhante, is it right to infer that the 3 abstinence does not necessarily means abstinence from akusala? Because, for example, if today I am listening to like a Dharma talk and I die and I hold on to the object and my rebirth linking, then in my Bhavanga state, it will still be the same Dharma talk. Though
Yeah.
it is clinging to it, but it's beautiful, it's wholesome. So I have no need to, there is no need to like abstain. But even on the same token, if today I die and I'm smelling the fragrance of sandalwoods in the vihara, for example, then I had a heart attack and I passed out in the shrine hall, but there are beautiful sandalwood smell, and I hold that, right? The smell is so nice. Then that's my rebirth linking into the next life. There is also no need to abstain, though, because this may be a form of craving and clinging, but it's no...
No kusala.
No, yeah.
But yeah, that is a good point. But when you are craving for something, that's a akusala, right? Akusala. When you're done with the craving, you die. Then you smell fragrance of the flower, right? What you or sandalwood, the fragrance of sandalwoods. Then you crave for that fragrance. If you die, you die with the akusala. But after you get that smell, you remember, oh, I'm in the temple. I'm in Manglavihara. I have done a lot of good deed here. You die with a joyous mind, right? Don't forget that. Even though we die with the heart attack, during that moment, there'll be a lot of mind movement. Don't feel afraid. Sometimes we Buddhists, so much fear, If I die with a car accident or heart attack, normally we think we die with the akusala cheta. No, I think, no. So if you are turning like Dhamma causes, if you are doing a lot of good deed, then after you smell fragrance of the sandalwood, then you right away remember most probably, you right away, your mind thinking will follow, train of thinking, train of thought, right? Train of thought. Oh, I'm in the temple, I'm in MV, then I have done a lot of good deed. I'm going to die, and don't worry, I have a lot of good deed, right? But if you die with the craving for the fragrance, with that craving, that's the akusala, right? Akusala. So that's another one thing. So therefore, it's important to understand Abhidhamma. It's good to understand Abhidhamma. In Patthana, it said that akusala dhammo kusalasa dhammasa upanecha pachena pacheyo. Sometimes akusala is a strong, dependent condition for the rising of kusala. Craving for your tempe is akusala, right? Akusala. Suppose I die with a craving to envy, then it goes here. Because I'm dying with the craving, right? Then I crave for envy, then I remember my activities, my service, then my teachings. When I'm dying with that, with that thought of wholesome mind, then I have a good rebirth. So that good rebirth arises because of craving to envy, right? Just like a craving to fragrance of sandalwood, right? Sandalwood. Then right away you will remember your connection with the temple, right? Temple. Okay, any question?
Actually, my question is quite different from here. I'm just trying to understand Vipaka Chetas. It's said that when we die, we have a stream of consciousness that pass to the next life. Is that Vipaka Chetas? the stream of consciousness that we are talking about?
Oh, no, not all the vipaka.
Not all.
Not all. Suppose you die, that's a chuti cheta in this life. Right after your chuti cheta, death consciousness, then rebirth consciousness will appear in another life. That is Mavipaka. That's Mavipaka. Vipaka means the reset. The reset taught you are good and bad in the past life. Mavipaka.
Okay. So the vipaka is what you have in the next life,
No, including this life.
in this life.
In this life. But one thing important thing to take note. Suppose we do some good deed in the past life, then we were born. As a result of that good deed, we were born here with Mahavipaka. Not 8 Mahavipaka, it's only one of them.
Okay.
Some people with the wisdom, some people without wisdom, right? Some people with the joy and feeling, some people not.
Yeah.
Some people equanimous feeling like that. So only one of them will arise as a rebirth linking consciousness. Then after that, that particular cheta disappear, another similar Mahavipaka cheta arise as a way of Bhavanga, right? Bhavanga cheta. Then when we are sleeping, Bhavanga cheta, Mahavipaka cheta arise continuously, one after another, right? One after another. But right now, suppose you eat delicious food, right? You eat delicious food, you enjoy it. Enjoyment is, you meet Javana chetas. Eat the food, the taste is so delicious, then your Bhavanga cheta, Mahavipaka cheta take the object of the food. So that means that even though we say retention or registration, we call it is Bhavanga. It is another Bhavanga cheta. We call it Paiti Bhavanga. Paiti Bhavanga means back. What is it? Follow up or maybe something at the back. Bhavanga. So after Javana, 7 Javana, we have 2 retention chetas, right? Or 2 registration chetas. Actually, they are Mahavipaka. If you were born with the first Mahavipaka cheta in this life, you are retention chetas, also that chetas, The first Vipaka cheta, and that Vipaka cheta, in other words, that Bhavanga take the object of food, the taste, right? Even though we use the word registration or retention, it is Bhavanga. It is Bhavanga. So it is that Bhavanga or retention is the result of our past Kusala chetas, right? That's not another one. In other words, we have only one of Mahavipaka cheta, right? So therefore, when I always say that when somebody was born with the intelligent mind, a high IQ, the whole life will be intelligent, right? Some people was born with a generous mind, the whole life he or she will be generous all the time, because the quality, how to say, the energy is in your Bhavanga chetas, right? Energy is in your Bhavanga chetas. So you cannot stop it, but you can control. You can, I always switch off, right? You can switch off that quality of Bhavanga cheta not to come up, by way of mindfulness and clear comprehension. Okay.
This one is not to do with association. Just want to have an example on the Kiriya, which is for Arahant only.
Under what circumstances, maybe an example would be good, that it is with mental pleasure, but without knowledge. The English term without knowledge, I couldn't quite catch it because they are Arahant. So when would that be without knowledge?
It's a very difficult question. Difficult question to answer. Because as the Arahant, the Buddha, Vichika Buddha, is there any without knowledge? Is there any actions done without knowledge? Right? It's very, I would say that is a dilemma, right? It's a dilemma to explain. But Abhidhamma teacher, they explain. Sometimes Arahant, they clear the ground, they sweep, right? Huh? Sweep the floor, they sweep the floor. When the rain comes, they close the door. When there's no water in the water pot, drinking water pot, they fill it. They are so clever that they are so used to doing those things, they don't need to use their wisdom. They just do it without using any wisdom, right? Just like some people who are very clever in driving. So you don't need to use so much of thinking, right? So much of wisdom. Then in those circumstances, dissociated from knowledge. It doesn't mean they don't have delusion. No, they don't. It doesn't mean. Sometimes Arahant and the Buddha, they do something without putting so much thinking or logical thinking, right? Because sweeping the floor is very easy, right? Used to it. Like somebody who drives, at the beginning you need to put a lot of effort, a lot of thinking, right? What to do. When you become clever, then you don't need to think so much, right? Like that. Okay, question.
So just to clarify, Bhante, just on that, so without knowledge means that when we are in, or even the wise one, in the context of wise one, is in autopilot mode. Go through the muscular movement.
You're right.
But deep in that knowledge, that the jnana is still there because they have already liberated. That's not tainted. Thank you, Bhante.
Autopilot. Yeah, in psychology they use the word autopilot. So when you are, especially when we are doing chanting, as a monk, reciting Metta Sutta is very easy. Even though we are chanting, our mind thinking something, autopilot mind. Right? So therefore it's in similar way. Okay, any question? No question, right? Okay. Then, page number 106. Page number CM, page number 106. Chetas which do not associate with some chetas. Chetasikas which do not associate with some chetas. It's very easy, something that you have learned. Number one, two elemental base do not associate with supramundane chetas. Supramundane chetas. Two elemental base do not associate with supramundane chetas. Because supramundane chetas take the object of Nibbana, right? Two elemental base take the object of concept of beings, right? Concept of beings, panyati. So therefore, two elemental base do not associate with supramundane chetas. Number two, three abstinences do not associate with sublime chetas. Sublime chetas. So that means Rupa and Arupa Chetas. And 8 great functional Chetas. The moment you are in jhana, your mind is absorbed in the meditation object. Your mind just focus on the meditation object, right? That means your mind is not refraining from anything, right? In other words, the moment you are in jhana, your mind is just absorbed in the meditation object. You don't need to refrain from, right? You don't have 5 hindrances. So therefore, 3 abstinences do not associate with 27 sublime chetas. And also, as the Arahant and the Buddha and Pichika Buddha, they do not have defilements in their mind, so therefore, they don't need to refrain from anything, right? Automatic mind, Arahant and the Buddha, Pichika Buddha, their automatic mind is the mind without defilements. But our mind is automatic mind with the defilements. We react with the lobha, with the dosa, with the moha, right? Our mind also automatic. They use autopilot, right? Autopilot. Another one, both 2 elemental base and 3 abstinences do not associate with 8 great resultant chetas. 8 great resultant chetas take the object of sense sphere object all the time. So therefore, 2 elemental base and 3 abstinences, they have a different object, right? So therefore, we have to exclude. When we try to understand deeper, combination and association methods are very, very, logical. And also very important to understand about mind, about the mind. Okay? Then page number 106, same page. Distinctive chetasikas. Distinctive chetasikas. You see, make it something different. Number 1, in supramundane chetas, jhana factors, that means vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha. Jhana factors are distinctive chetasikas. So here I have given example. Vitaka make a difference between the first jhana chetas and second jhana chetas. So when we talk about supramundane combination method, so the first jhana chetas associate with 36. Second jhana only 35. Because vitaka make it different between them. Because vitaka associate with the first jhana, vitaka does not associate with the second jhana, right? So vitaka make it different between the first jhana and second jhana. Therefore, we call it distinctive chetasikas. And also, vichara make it different between second jhana and third jhana. Piti between the third jhana and the fourth jhana. And sukha make it different between the fourth and the fifth. Okay? Then in the sublime chetas, sublime means rupa and arupa chetas, right? Rupa cheta and arupa chetas. So in the sublime chetas, jhana factors, so they are vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha. And 2 elemental base are distinctive chetasikas. Vitaka make it different between the first and second jhana. Vichara, the second and third. Piti, the third and the fourth. Sukha, the fourth jhana and the fifth jhana. And two elemental pair also make a difference between the fourth jhana and the fifth. Right? So therefore, they call it Visesaka Chetasika, distinctive Chetasikas. In the sense we are beautiful Chetas, 24 since we are beautiful Chetas, zest, piti, 3 abstinences, 2 elemental base, and wisdom are distinctive Chetasikas. Distinct, actually my pronunciation is very difficult to pronounce. Distinctive, right? Chetasikas. It's good to use PowerPoint, otherwise sometimes you may not understand what I say. You know? So here, we already talked about 24 since we are beautiful, right? So then, if it is an equanimity feeling, so there will be no piti. So in the Mahakriya and Mahavipaka, no 3 abstinences. And also Mahavipaka, no 2 elemental base. And in the Chetas, dissociated from knowledge, there was no wisdom, right? So therefore, these Chetasika make a difference between 2 Chetas, right? 2 Chetas. So that piti make a difference between second pair and the third pair of Mahavipaka, Mahakriya, etc. 3 abstinences make a difference between Mahakusala and Mahakriya. 2 elemental base make it different between Mahakusala and Mahavipaka. Mahakriya and Mahavipaka, right? Okay, any question? Okay, right? Okay. Then, we're talking about combination method, 12 and wholesome Chetas. 12 and wholesome Chetas. Actually, this is the most difficult part. The most difficult part. But if you understand with the method, also easy. You know? You need to know why these Chetas associate with, right? These Chetasika associate with. So, trying to see here. Actually, so just understand the reason why. Then you don't need to memorize or you don't need to learn by heart. We have a 12-step method in Akusala Chetas. 12 and wholesome Chetas basically associate with 27 metafactors, 27 Chetasikas. So 27 means 30 command to the other and 40 wholesome Chetasikas. So Akusala Chetas cannot associate with wholesome Chetasika. No. Beautiful Chetasika, no. Because it's Akusala Cheta, right? Akusala Chetas always were not associated with beautiful Chetasikas. Forget about 25 beautiful Chetasikas. We have only 30 command to the other, 40 Akusala, altogether 27. So we have to think about combination method based on 27. Forget about 25 beautiful Chetasika. Then basically, right? Another one, Greek-rooted Chetas or lower mula Cheta do not associate with hatred group metafactors. If your mind is Greek-rooted Chetas, it will not associate with hatred-rooted Chetas, right? Hatred-rooted Chetas. And I will give you another example, one example, The hatred-rooted chetas do not associate with greed group mental factor, loba group. So that means when you are angry, that means you don't have a loba. You don't have a loba. Suppose when you left your husband, there's no dosa. Because loba is there, right? But when you get angry with your husband, then there's no loba. That's very easy, right? Very easy. So therefore, loba and dosa will not arise together, right? If there's a loba, then no dosa. If there's a dosa, no loba. We'll give you another example, a simple one. You have a beautiful wares like a flower vase, flower base, right? Flower base, put on the chair, very beautiful. Then you have a quarrel with your husband or wife. According to Singapore law, no beating, right? No beating. You're frustrated, so angry that you want to harm your husband or wife, but you cannot do that. What to do? The flower base. Wrong. You're trying to throw it away, right? Throw it away. Dosa. There's no loba to your flower vase. You like so much, you bought it from the market. You like it, right? Then you put it on the table. Then after seeing flower vase with the flowers, you like it. You have attachment to that. Loba, right? The moment you have a quarrel, fighting with your husband, dosa is there, right? No loba, then you throw away. So therefore, when loba arises, no dosa. If there's a dosa, no loba, right? No loba. So that's you need to know. You need to know for the in advance. So that means 12 akusala chetas associate with 27, 30 command to the other, 40 akusala chetasikas. Another, you need to know two general method. If there is a loba, no dosa group. If you have a dosa, no loba group, right? No loba group. Okay. Then, what are the 12 akusala chetas? 8 loba mula chetas. Cheta rooted in greed. 2 dosa mula chetas. Chetas rooted in hatred. 2 moha mula chetas. Cheta rooted in delusion, right? Delusion. We'll go one by one. One by one. Before that, we also need to know 40 akusala chetasikas. So it is divided into different groups. Number 1, delusion group. Delusion, shamelessness, fearlessness or wrongdoing, ruthlessness. So they are called unwholesome universes. Wherever you do unwholesome thing in your life, those 4 unwholesome universes will arise. You do based on 4 unwholesome universes: delusion, shamelessness, fearlessness or wrongdoing, ruthlessness. In other words, that me, those 4 unwholesome universes will associate with all kinds of akusala chetas, all the 12 akusala chetas. That's important method, right? You need to know 4 unwholesome universes will associate with all akusala chetas. Another one, loba group, greed, wrongdoing, so wrong view, conceit. Another one, comparing mind. So these 3 arises based on loba. based on lobha, right? So therefore, it's a lobha group. When we are talking about 8 lobha mula chetas, we have to think about lobha group, right? Lobha group. Another one is dosa group. Hatred, avarice, envy, worry. That's a dosa group. So that means when we are talking about lobha mula chetas, lobha mula cheta, greed rooted chetas, forget about dosa group. These 4 cetasika we're not associated with, right? So when we are talking about dosa mula cheta, chetas rooted in hatred, forget about lobha group. So what we think about hatred group only. But this one is universal. Moha group is universal, right? Universal. Whether you talk about lobha or dosa, delusion will be there. No? Delusion will be there. Another group is the last one, sloth, torpor, and doubt. The last group. So it's the method to divide, to remember easier, right? To remember easier. Sloth and torpor were not associated with unprompted chetas. It associated with unwholesome prompted chetas. Prompted means something you need to, somebody prompt to you, right? Prompt to you. And doubt associated with moha mula chetas, vichikecha, right? Vichikecha. Okay? So the most important thing here is moha group, these 4, we call it unwholesome universes. These 4 were associated with all akusala chetas. Then lobha group, 3 cetasika associated with the lobha chetas. And hatred group associated with hatred, right? Hatred. And sloth and torpor associated with unwholesome prompted chetas. Unwholesome prompted chetas. And doubt associated with vichikecha. Cheta with the restlessness. Oh, sorry, with the doubt. With the doubt. Okay? Then, so there's a 8 consciousness rooted in greed. Rooted in greed. So this is a 8 lobha mula chetas. So when you know this one, and you don't need to learn by heart, just know the method. So here, one consciousness accompanied by joy. So that means piti will be there, right? Piti will be there. Associated with the wrong view. Together with the wrong view, me, with the wrong view. Deiti, right? Deiti. So here, the first one, 1 and 2, associated with the wrong view. So here, 3 and 4, dissociated from wrong view. No wrong view, then conceit, mana. When there is a wrong view, mana cannot associate with. Only when there's a no wrong view, the mana will be there, right? Mana will be there. So here, unprompted me, no sloth and torpor. You are active. You are active to do unwholesome deed. Prompted me with the sloth and torpor. With the sloth and torpor. Right? So here, the first one is unprompted without sloth and torpor. But here, prompted me with the sloth and torpor. But here also 3 without sloth and torpor, and number 4 prompted me with the sloth and torpor. That's something to know. So here, number 1 to number 4, accompanied by joy. So that means together with the piti. Piti will be there, right? So when we talk about 5 to 8, accompanied by equanimity, no piti, right? No piti, because equanimity feeling. So the rest are the same, you know. Associated with the round view me, so deity. So we have a three chetasikas in the loba group: greed, round view, kansi, right? Kansi. So we are talking about 8 loba mula cheta. Talk about loba chetas, right? Loba chetasika will be there. Loba chetasika will be there. Then here, when we talk about associated with the round view, then loba and round view. No mana, no kansi, no kansi. When we talk about dissociated from round view, loba will be there, but no round view. Then mana will come in. Loba and kansi, right? Loba and kansi. Okay? I think I'll go one by one. It will be easier for you to know. So this is the first one. One consciousness accompanied by joy, associated with the round view, unprompted. So earlier we talked about general guideline. Akusala chetas associate with 27. 30 command to the others, right? 30 command to the others. And 40 akusala chetas, 27, right? That's a general guideline. But now we are talking about loba. Forget about dosa group, right? Then among 40 akusala chetasika, then 4 exclude. How many left? You have only 10, right? Now you have only 10. And I think it's better to think in this way here. Look at here. Look at here. So now we are talking about 8 consciousness rooted in greed. Loba chetas, right? Loba chetas. Loba chetas. So here, accompanied by joy, we don't need to exclude piti, right? So there will be 30 command to the others. 30 command to the others. So now we need to think about 40 akusala chetas. So the first group, delusion, here, delusion, is a universal, unwholesome universes, right? So therefore, delusion group will be will associate with these chetas, right? Unwholesome universes will associate with the first umbrella cheta, this one, these chetas. Now we are talking about loba chetas, so we need to think about loba group. But when we are talking about loba group, forget about dosa group. Don't think about dosa group, right? Very, very clear. So here, we have only, in the loba group, we have 3 chetasikas: greed, wrong view, and conceit. So here, associated with the wrong view, so that means wrong view will be here. So when the wrong view is associated, then there will be no conceit. So they will not rise together, right? We give example of 2 great lions, 2 female lions, according to Buddhist literatures. 2 male lions will not stay in one cave. I don't know whether it's truth. So therefore, the wrong view and conceit will not associate together. So if there's a wrong view, no conceit. No wrong view, conceit will come in. So here, we are talking about loba group, right? Loba chetas. So loba chetasika will be there. Greed will be there. But here, associated with the wrong view, so there will be wrong view, right? 30 command to the other, and 4 unwholesome universes. How many? 70, right? 70. Greed, loba, 80. Then wrong view, 90. Altogether 90. So we are talking about chetas associated with the wrong view, so therefore there will be no conceit. We are talking about lobha, so there will be no dosa group, right? Forget about dosa group. So we are talking about unprompted. There's no sloth in torpor. Sloth in torpor means you are gloomy, you are sleepy, no energy, right? No motivation. So therefore, here is unprompted. You're doing unwholesome deed with full of motivation, right? Full of energy, right? So therefore, unprompted means there's no sloth in torpor. The doubt always associate with only chetas accompanied by doubt. So that forget about doubt. So now you understand, right? The first, we call it the first unprompted chetas. The first unprompted chetas. Because among the unprompted chetas, this is the first one, right? So the first unprompted chetas associate with 90 chetasikas. What are the 90? 30 common to the others, 4 unwholesome universes, greed, wrong view. Altogether 90. Very easy, right? Is it easy? Easy, right? Very easy. Because you need to know, I'm explaining again and again because I want you to digest this. So if you remember, you don't need to learn by heart. You will not forget all the time. You will not forget. You will not forget. The first general guideline, akusala chetas were not associated with 25 beautiful chetasikas. Now we have only 27. 30 common to the others and 40 akusala chetasikas. Now we are talking about 8 lower mula cheta, right? Lower mula cheta. So 30 common to the other and 4 unwholesome universes. So we are talking about lobha cheta. So therefore, lobha chetasika will be there. And associated with the wrong view, then wrong view will be there. If there's the wrong view, no conceit, right? Then there will be no conceit. We are talking about lobha chetas and lobha group. So therefore, forget about dosa. No dosa group, right? No dosa group. And here, unprompted. So that means no sloth in torpor, right? Doubt always associated with chetas accompanied by, associated with the doubt, right? The doubt. So forget about that. Altogether, only 90. Only 90. But here, if the prompted cheta replace here, unprompted chetas, then sloth in torpor will be here. Then 90 plus 2. How many? 21. Very easy, right? Very easy. You think about this one. Now unprompted me, full of energy, full of motivation. So therefore, no sloth in torpor. When this became unprompted cheta became prompted chetas, then you will have a sloth in torpor too. That means 21 chetas, right? 21 chetas. So this one we will call it the first unprompted chetas. Second one is prompted chetas. So therefore, the first one 90 chetas. The second one only 21. So here is the another thing important to note. Normally, the big number comes first, right? Then a small number comes later. But in this case, the first unprompted cheta is only 90. But here, prompted cheta, Second Chetas, 21. Why in 21 does not come first? The reason is sloth in torpor arise occasionally, not all the time. They arise occasionally. We call it aniyata, right? They are not fixed. They are not fixed chitasika. They arise only sometime, right? Even though 21 number is big, but it came later, right? It's important to know. Okay, so among the 8 lower mula cheta, the first one is one consciousness accompanied by joy associated with the wrong view and unprompted. So this cheta associated with 90 chetasikas, 30 common to the other, and 4 unwholesome universes, lobha and deity, greed and wrong view, right? Second one is prompted chetas, prompted chetas. It associates with the 21 because prompted me, no energy, no motivation. Therefore, sloth in torpor will come. 21, right? Number 3 is, so here, unprompted one, right? Unprompted one, unprompted one. So here, this one we use second unprompted chetas. Because earlier, number 1 is, lower mula number 1 is the first unprompted. Lower mula number 2 is the first prompted. Number 3, second unprompted, right? So here, associated with the joy, piti will be here, right? But dissociated from wrong view. That means no wrong view. Then kansi will come in. So here, unprompted me, there's no sloth in torpor, right? No sloth in torpor. 90. But the difference here is the first unprompted chetas together with the wrong view, but second unprompted chetas without wrong view with kansi, right? There's a difference. The reason is dissociated from wrong view. If there's no wrong view, then there will be kansi. So the rest are the same, 30 common to the others, and 4 unwholesome universes, lobha. Because we are talking about lobha chetas, lobha chetasika will be there, right? Lobha and dissociated from wrong view me, no wrong view, then mana, kansi will come in. So unprompted me, no sloth in torpor, only 90. So we call it the first prompted chetas and second unprompted chetas. Sorry, the first unprompted chetas and second unprompted chetas associated with the 90 chetasikas. The number is the same, right? But the number is the same, so therefore we count as a one method. The number is the same as a 90, so therefore we count as a one method, right? One method. So the first unprompted and second unprompted, the difference is the first one together with the wrong view because associated with the wrong view. And second one with the wrong view because dissociated from wrong view. Is it clear? Okay, good. If it is clear, then very easy, no? Very easy. Here, the third unprompted chetas. The third unprompted chetas. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity. Here, equanimity means surely what you have to exclude? Piti, right? Very easy. We have a 30 common to the other, but now only 12. We need to exclude piti. So here, 12 command to the others, excluding piti, and 4 unwholesome universes, greed and wrong view. Because here, associated with the wrong view. So if there's a wrong view, no conceit, right? Then there's no hatred group, there's no sloth in torpor, no doubt. So how many chaita now? Chaitasikas? 80, right? Earlier one, among the 90, we need to exclude piti. There's a difference, that's all right, piti. The difference is piti, right? So therefore, when you know the method, very easy, very easy. Then, when we talk about the fourth unbounded chaitas, the fourth unwholesome unbounded chaitas. So the different, so here, accompanied by equanimity, we still need to exclude piti, right? Piti, and 12 command to the others, excluding piti. I'm repeating because I want you to digest. Some may be very intelligent. You feel boring. Be sympathy, sympathetic, to the people who may have a difficulty to understand. So here, 12 command to the others, excluding piti, right? And 4 unwholesome universes, always, right? 4 unwholesome universes. We are talking about lobha, so greed will be here. But dissociated from wrong view means no wrong view. But if there's no wrong view, Kansi will come, right? Kansi. We are talking about lobha group, so forget about dosa group. We are talking about unprompted, so there is no sloth in torpor. So here, doubt, forget about this, right? Only 80, right? 80. The fourth unbounded chaitas associate with 80 chaitasikas. 12 common to the others, excluding piti, 4 unwholesome universes, greed, and conceit. Altogether, 18. So here, the third unbounded chaita and the 4 unbounded chaitas associate with 80 chaitas. The number is the same, so therefore we count as one method. Now, even though we talk about 4 lower mula chaitas, it's only 2 methods, right? 1 and 3 combine into 1, and 5 and 7 combine into 1. But when we talk about here, and then let's talk about, sorry. Then we can go back to this one, it's easier. Number 1, one consciousness accompanied by joy, so that means with the piti. Associated with the wrong view without conceit, right? Unbounded means no sloth and torpor. We call it the first unbounded chaitas, associated with 90 chaitasikas. 30 command to the other, then 4 unwholesome universes, greed, and wrong view. Altogether, 90. But here, go to the third one, second unbounded chaitas, associated with the 90 chaitasikas. 30 command to the other, and 4 unwholesome universes, greed, and conceit, because dissociated from wrong view, right? Altogether 90. So 1 and 3 had the same number, so therefore we count as one method. Then go to the number 5. The third unbounded chaitas associate with 80 chaitasikas. Among 90, we need to exclude piti because accompanied by equanimity. But here, associated with the wrong view, that means lobha and daithi. Greed and wrong view. 80, right? Then here, number 7, the fourth unbounded chaitas associate with 80 chaitasikas. Instead of wrong view, then mana will replace, right? Mana will replace. Then 5 and 7 had the same number, 80. So therefore, we count as the one method. So that means when we talk, we trying to start with unbounded chatas. The first unbounded chatas, second, third, and fourth, right? Similarly, the first bounded chatas. So the bounded chata means your mind, no energy, no motivation. So therefore, Sloth and Torpor will be here. So the first unbounded associated with the 90 Chitasikas. The first bounded chata also 90 Chitasika plus Sloth and Torpor, altogether 21. So the first bounded chatas. And second bounded chatas also were associated with 21 and no wrong view with the conceit, right? Conceit will be here. And the third bounded chatas, only 20, right? Only 20. But accompanied by equanimity, so that means no piti, no piti. And the fourth bounded chatas, only 20, right? Only 20. So we have only 12 compared to the other, excluding piti, right? And 4 unwholesome universes, and greed, conceit, sloth and torpor, altogether 20, right? Altogether 20. So this one is the most difficult part to understand. You understand? Okay, any question? No question, okay, good. So you're very intelligent. So that's the reason why I take a lot of time to explain. So if you know the method, the whole lot you will not forget. No? The whole lot you will not forget. If you're trying to learn by heart, then very difficult. No? Very difficult. Maybe better stop here. We'll continue next. Next week will be the last one. Because today we have so many questions. Also good. Okay, thank you. Yo varatam bhavaro manu Jesu sakyamuni bhagava gata kecho paragato bala viriya samangi Dan sukatan saranatamu bemi Ragawi ragama ninjama sokan Dhamma masangatama patikulan Madura mimamba gunan suwipatan Dhamma mimam saranatamu bemi Yata chari namaha palamahu Chatu susi supuri sayugesu Attacha pogala dhammata sate Sangha mimam saranatamu bemi Satu, satu, satu. Thank you everyone.